is your final warning. Leave or perish. You force my hand again, little mouse. So be it. You've chosen to side with chaos. This is my world, and you shall obey my order.
Coming through.
Irrelevant! Behold the face of your unmaking!
Father, it's me. Let me help you.
The horror must be stopped. Obstacles destroy! Ultimate
close.
chaos!
We need to close this.
Embraced by misery.
Come to me.
Gaze into the abyss. Insubstantial. These memories are mine. I cannot lose them.
They lied to you, Father. I'm your true memory.
To save the future, the past must be sacrificed.
They're coming through. Stay close.
faced by misery. Failure, ambivalence.
Stay close. They're coming through.
So this league, I decided to make an endgame build where focused on being able to kill Shaper with Lightning Warp Totem. So I spent an absolutely absurd amount of currency trying to make this character successful, so I'm going to just run through what I did this build. First off, using the Ziri's Mirror. This gives this build unaffected by curses, which was really important when paired with Soul Mantle. So I have here a Soul Mantle that managed to roll +2 socketed duration gems. Since Lightning Warp is a duration skill, it makes this a level 23 Lightning Warp. So what I'm able to do is that using the Soul Mantle, I'm always going to be I'm able to curse myself as much as I want, be unaffected by the curses, and I have Lightning Warp and a level 23 Lightning Warp effectively linked to Lightning Penetration, since I'm focused on Shaper DPS, Elemental Focus, Controlled Destruction, Concentrated Effect, and added Lightning Damage. I have a Helm with the Lightning Warp Duration Enchant. If you don't have the Lightning Warp Duration Enchant, you probably need to have this be less duration. But the Lightning Warp Duration Enchant kind of gives the build enough less duration. Lightning Warp cast goes off pretty quickly. I'm also using a Coward's Legacy. This gives me a permanent curse on me with Self-Flag, which will give me more damage. It also gives me low life, which allows me to pick up Pain Attunement, even though I am clearly life, Energy Shield, and Mind Over Matter. In addition, I have here an Essence Worm, but I'm able to put Wrath in, so it doesn't reserve mana. Of keynote, this Essence Worm is actually an Elderified Essence Worm. The only way to get an Elder Essence Worm is to buy a base unset ring that is Elder, and chance scour it until it hits this. It's pretty time consuming and annoying as hell to do, but doing that allows you to run then Mark of the Shaper, so you get the increased spell damage if your other ring is an Elder item, and it gives a lot of flat lightning as well. This ring is a huge amount of damage for this build, so it becomes pretty necessary. Other than that, the other items are just a couple of rares to fill out resists and get damage, and life, nothing too special about them. Just get some, good damage on them. Flat Lightning is actually pretty powerful on Lightning Warp. So you want, and cast, when comes to Lightning Warp, cast speed is kind of up in the air. You don't need too much cast speed for the Lightning Warp to feel good. Part of it is that totems are kind of dumb when it comes to recasting Lightning Warp. So if you have too much cast speed on Lightning Warp Totem, it just won't actually take advantage of it, and it'll just sit there. Especially if the Lightning Warp is further away. Lightning Warp's travel time, So if I, cast Lightning Warp, like, over here, the amount of time it takes to go off is actually also affected by your movement speed. So totems end up being kind of dumb about it, so, like, even if you have a ton of cast speed, you can only Lightning Warp every so often. It doesn't really matter how much you do it, because of this travel time and inherent delay. So you don't really need cast speed that much. But other than that, yeah, flat lightning and percentage lightning important. Other than that, it's just resist. I'm sure you can you maybe find some more optimal gear in these spots. I'm not really sure that it exists. If you can find like really good resists, you could probably drop the gloves for a unique gloves that increase damage. Since this build is, I'm going to go over the passive tree, but since this build is non-crit, it will result in, you don't really need a Shimmerons or anything like that. It goes Elemental Overload. The passive tree here is standard, pretty standard Hierophant, right? You pick up all the totem nodes, damage nodes, you go Ancestral Bond, pick up Penetration here, you know, Elemental Overload. This build is pretty starved for Dex, so I do pick up one Dex node. Even with it, it's hard to, even without this node, it's still hard to fit in as much Dex as this build needs. Other than that, just life, damage, lightning damage, one AoE node, you know, maybe pick up another one over here. Again, I don't expect these people to be playing this build seriously, but just to highlight what this build works, what this build does. Yeah, I managed to pull it off. Killed Shaper with Lightning Warp Totem.